Bum bum ba bum bum bam bam. Yeah, I know. That was a very, very bad intro recreation, but whatever. Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Hink Think first year. Remember, if you like this podcast on Spotify, make sure to follow, and if you like it on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And I know that every episode's not on YouTube yet. That's because YouTube is having some errors, so you gotta love errors. So this episode should be on YouTube. Hopefully I don't go over 15 minutes and YouTube feels like working, but we're not talking about YouTube for 15 minutes. We are going to talk about the lead up to the debate. Woo! Because there's a debate and everyone loves these debates. I know. So, today's debate, Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. It's not the vice president debate, but this will be good. You know, it won't be that. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the first debate. And the town hall was a mess, if you saw that. That was a big mess. Big mess. Because, we're going to have Savannah Guthrie, interview Donald Trump, a lady who can't report and, doesn't know what, dare I say it, in 2020 journalism, facts are. Yeah, I know. These reporters, they don't focus on the facts like they should. What you should focus on is the facts and nothing more. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of bias in everything, but you should try to keep that to a minimum, unless you are literally, saying like me, this is political in my opinion. I mean, you have to, with any source, you have to look for the facts. But I'm not your English teacher, your reading teacher, so, we're not making a whole episode on how to read facts. You can call an English teacher for that. So tonight's moderator is the definitely not biased, not at all, not even one bit, never lied about Donald Trump before, definitely didn't just say the opposite of what Donald Trump said after interviewing him on the news. Never happened, I don't know. The lady who definitely did not, don't let Twitter tell you anything. Oh wait, she deleted her Twitter account. So then, you can't check Twitter for these things, so you can't fact check her. So when she rigs the debate, nobody's gonna find her on Twitter, But if you look through Obama's Twitter, you could probably find it. The picture of her, spending Christmas at the White House during the Obama administration. The lady who literally interviews Donald Trump, says something, and then she goes and says the opposite, the literal opposite of what Donald Trump says. And it's like, oh yeah, this is facts, oh boy. Yeah, it's her, boys. It's Kristen Welker. Welker? I think it's Welker. We're saying it's Welker. So she is like most journalists on CNN/NBC. I know she's on CNN, she's on NBC, but I mean, come on. They're both not real news. You have the Con News Network, and then you have the NBC station, and I can't come up with I just can't come up with anything that it stands for. But so she's not very good. Oh yeah. Also, she had gotten caught, giving the questions to a debate to the debater, which you're not supposed to do. You got caught on live TV, lady. At least be smart. I mean, look, if you are going to do something that you are not allowed to do, for example, give a person who is participating in the debate the questions for the debate beforehand, baby, A, don't do it when you're on live TV, and B, don't do it out loud on the phone and talking to somebody. I mean, I'm not a genius, but, I mean, come on. You've got to figure out to not get caught. I'm not saying it's good to do that, but still. You should at least have the brain cells to, know that you're not doing the right thing, and then from there, not get caught on live TV. But of course, nothing happened because she was given the questions to the Clinton people. So yeah, it's just all gonna go over because, news isn't biased or anything. No. Alright, enough talking about her and how she's probably going to do a horrendous job. Maybe, no, we're not done talking about her, actually. She has the power over the mics in this one. Which, I have the power over my mic, so yay. But, I talk really close to the mic, so it's probably going to be and everyone's ears are going to be exploding. But at least you can hear what I'm saying instead of her going, "Oh, Donald Trump's turn to speak. Let me just beep." Alright, and Donald Trump's going to be standing here and he's going to be going, and nobody's going to be able to hear it. You're just going to hear those little bleeps. And then you're just going to randomly hear, "Yes, China, Russia." You're just going to randomly hear little snippets because she's going to be searching for the one little bit that she wants, and she's going to laugh. Oh. And then she turns it back on, and then Donald Trump's like, "Yes, I do indeed. China is a great country, and the Chinese people are great people." He's going to say something like that, and he's going to be talking about, no. They're probably going to talk about Hunter Biden and his illegal dealings with China, Ukraine, and illegal stuff. That would not be repeated on this station. And then he's going to be, she's going to be like,
"So, Donald Trump, what do you think about Hunter Biden and what's currently going on with him?"
And then she's going to be like, "Boop." Trump's going to be like, "Wow, Hunter Biden." And then she's going to put a little mute button and be like, "Boo." And then you're just going to hear the you're not going to be able to understand. All of a sudden, she's going to be like, "Oh, let's turn this mic back on." And then you're just going to hear, "Yeah, China, big money in China. He sent money to China and Russia. Big money was sent to Russia." And she's going to be like, "Ew." And you're not going to be able to hear Donald Trump go, "Yeah, well, Hunter Biden sent massive, it's going to be huge amounts of money to China." Yeah, she just cut that whole part out. And then it's just going to be like, doo. Now Donald Trump's the bad guy because we have biased news. Welcome to America. But, and that's going to be home. And then Joe Biden. Now, if she actually does a good job, this won't happen. This whole mess won't happen. But, there's going to be the other end of the stick. And you're going to have Joe Biden talking. I can't finish the sentence. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The American people need to vote. It's going to be something dumb like that. He's going to be talking. He's going to be like, "Kids used to come up to me when I was a lifeguard, and they would stroke my legs. They would stroke my hair legs, and I had blonde hair. They would watch the hairs rise up in the water." And she's going to be like, "Whoa."
"Whoa, Joe Biden, you can't be saying that on live TV.
And then, you're not going to hear that, but all you're going to hear is, "I was a lifeguard." Well, you're not going to hear Donald Trump say that. And be like, "I was a lifeguard in Scranby. And the kids used to come up to me." And then he's going to go off there. Guys, he has to seem like the good guy and not the quicker sniffer-upper. Because we all know he is the quicker sniffer-upper. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to say the least, because we're going to have this whole issue where she's going to be cutting out parts of Donald Trump. So this is basically going to be the whole thing. Russia, China, huge money, huge. Joe, Mike cuts out. Huge amounts of money to Russia, huge. Mike puts it back out. Huge businesses in China, but with me. Mike cuts out, and the American people are going to be like, "Ow, so Donald Trump." Well, people who actually use the biased news and don't fact check are going to be like,
"Oh, well, Donald Trump sent massive. He sent huge amounts of money to Russia and China for his business."
When in reality, Donald Trump was going on his whole spiel. Hunter Biden sent huge amounts of money to Russia and China. Huge, I'm telling you. Huge. He started huge businesses. It was huge. Yes, he says huge a lot. And then, the whole Joe Biden segment where Joe Biden goes, and the kid, I was alive. No, he won't be able to finish the sentence anyways. But if she does not mute Trump, and we don't just hear huge, China, Russia, money, business, huge. Excuse me. And she does not just randomly mute Biden when he's about to go on his whole spiel about how
when he was a lifeguard, kids used to come up to him, rub his legs, and then the hand would come up in the water.
Because I guarantee you, if she actually does her job as a journalist, which, let's face it, it's 2020. You think this lady's going to do her job as a journalist? No, she's on NBC. And I still can't come up with something like Con News Network by CNN. I can't come up with one. I had to come up with a good one then. Alright. I was trying to come up with one. Yeah, I can't come up with one. So we're not going to worry about that. But Biden's not going to be able to finish his sentences. And then when he does go on his huge rant where he's like, I'm weird, and, his whole weird spiels about how he's going to raise taxes and ban fracking. She's going to be like, oh boy, the Democrats don't want to hear this, mute. And then, oh boy, wow, look at how great of a guy Joe Biden is. He doesn't say this kind of stuff. When in reality, your son did cocaine and got kicked out of the military. Yay! Great candidate. And your son did other illegal things. So fun. Yay! Do. Yes, but Joe Biden's son, if you don't know what I'm talking about, for the past 12 and a half minutes, basically, he had business dealings with Russia and China and Ukraine. Boop, 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 boom. And that's how you become rich when your dad's in the government. You do illegal dealings. Yay, big fun. And of course, it's just gonna be blown over. Well, I'm not gonna say the emails were a real thing, but I'm not gonna say the emails weren't a real thing. I'm just gonna... The American people need to get out and vote. He's just gonna avoid the subject. Let's face it. Donald Trump's gonna be going after him. Huge! And then... boom, we have this huge mess that was the first debate. Only this time, the moderator is a crazy left... I don't even want to call her a journalist. What should I call her? Not the opposite of a journalist. Who just goes, mute Donald Trump, turn up the volume on Joe Biden. Yeah, that's basically gonna... I mean, she's not good at all. And, can we just have somebody who is at least close to not being biased? Come on. The lady who did the vice president debate, for example. She was good. She wasn't bad. Although she did give Kamala Harris she gave Camel a little bit of extra time. One time she let her go a minute over, but it was just one time, I guess. But that concludes the first part of the Hink Think pre-debate. Yeah, there's more I want to talk about, but I kind of went on a huge rant of huge China, Russia, business, and the whole Kristen Welker. So, remember, if you like the Hink Think, make sure to subscribe on YouTube and hit that bell so you get notified when I actually upload for once, because I'm not busy. And make sure that you follow on Spotify so that you can listen to the podcast when I'm actually not busy, when I actually upload it. I know I talk really close to the mic, so the audio is going to be at some points, and at other points it's going to be whoa, and I'm all the way back here. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. So, hope you enjoyed this first half of the pre-debate.